50% of the ISA market, including Hargreaves Lansdown, HSBC, Lloyds, Vanguard and Barclays, have signed up to launch new online hubs to help people invest here in Britain.
But they need to have the knowledge and the confidence to do it, right? It's not a lack of willingness. So there's two issues. Firstly, how much disposable income do people have? And much of the changes she's going to announce will reduce the level of disposable income that people have. So that's the first thing. But ultimately, the main thing is education, right? And confidence. If people are not educated on the markets and investments and shares, it doesn't matter what you tell them. They're not going to feel comfortable doing it. And then the moment they see their shares reduce in value, it will create a level of anxiety that they're not accustomed to. So do you really want to put people through that unless they're educated, right? And if you think about any platform you've used for investing, if you look at the CFD module, the first thing they want to know is, are you a sophisticated investor? Are you educated? And I think that's right. Like, you shouldn't be doing these things, whether it's a good idea or a bad idea, if you are not educated. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but what I'm trying to say is that people are not prepared in schools. And a lot of content creators have talked about, teaching finances in school, like, common finances, basic finances, personal finances in schools. But the reality is that doesn't really happen. And therefore, when people get older, they're not familiar with things like credit cards and mortgages, buy to let, these things that are just sort of taken for granted and you kind of just learn when you're an adult. People just are not comfortable with these things. So until you make it, more normal and until you normalize it, in the younger generation, you're always going to have this fear, I think, with the people you're trying to encourage to invest, because they're just not going to, they're going to just struggle with the fact that the market is volatile.